I'm so exhausted and just at the end. And I heard, I believe it's 6 words, clearly as can be. And I mean, clear, crystal clear. Like everything was quiet. And I heard, let thy food be thy medicine. And I remember I kind of scoffed. I was like, medicine, that's the last thing I need. And I remember when I scoffed, it hurt. And I remember thinking, I don't want any medicine. I give up all medicine. And then in the whirlwind of thoughts, I thought, who said that? Socrates, Plato. I used to read, I used to read all of this. I loved philosophy and, mythology and all of that. And I was like, no, who was that? And I couldn't remember. But somehow I was able to get off the floor. I don't remember there where I was, there was nothing to hold on to. And I needed something to hold on to get up. But somehow I was miraculously lifted off of the floor because the next thing I know, I'm in front of my computer and my hands were so gnarled. And I took my one little crooked finger that could still somewhat type or peck, if you want to call it. There was no typing. And I found out it was Hippocrates, the father of medicine, that said, let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. And so I said, okay, well, this was very clear, unmistakable, that this is what I was supposed to hear, my divine download. So I said, okay, well, I started my research. What food can help with pain? What food can help fight inflammation? Because I was literally 35 pounds heavier than I am now because I was so inflamed. I looked like I was pregnant. My face was, I
Oh,
looked like I was 3 or 4 months pregnant, I think, because I also wasn't able to process my food. And they found out later I had a stricture that they had to literally open up where my food was getting caught from all the acid reflux eroding it. I wasn't able to remove my food, if you will.
yeah.
So I looked like I was pregnant. And, all the medications, they had side effects and nothing was helping with that or anything. And I was literally being just, instead of detox, I was toxifying. My whole entire system was being poisoned.
Yeah.